This is a fan audio description of the newest chapters in the Pokémon series, released on November 8th, 2022 for Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. Since this features copyrighted music, it's going to be turned down lower and the scenes will be slowed instead of my usual mix and replay. If you'd like to watch the original video, a link to it will be in the description below. I'll be using some AI voices for the characters. This will be an expanded description. A full transcript is available and labeled as transcript. If you have any feedback on the audio description or transcript, please let me know. On a red screen, icons of two Joy-Cons snap together. Nintendo Switch, ESRB, E, everyone, Todos. A trainer runs down a dirt road. The logo art appears. Pokémon Scarlet, Pokémon Violet. A trainer looks around with wide eyes and a smile. Another stands on a cliff looking at the areas below. The three starters, Green Cat, Sprigatito, Blue and White Duck, Quaxly, Red Bipedal Crocodile, Fuecoco. Quaxly sits on a trainer's bent arm. It swipes his pompadour hairstyle that looks like a hat. They smile at each other. Music track, Ed Sheeran, Celestial. The red lizard Koraidon shakes its head. The purple metallic Miraidon stands stoically. Koraidon opens its mouth, almost like it's yawning. Miraidon looks side to side. In a classroom, a student looks at a sculpture of Staraptor with its wings out. A fletchling and Staravia stand by their feet. In a different classroom, a white squirrel, Pachirisu, stands on a desk. Two other students talk by a digital board. A small blue bipedal dog, Riolu, stands between them. The headmaster Claval stands on a platform addressing the students. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. Let the treasure hunt begin. Onwards! A new teacher, a light-skinned man with shoulder-length yellow hair that curls outward into spikes, and a top ponytail. He wears a green jacket with a cape attached. A dark-skinned woman with long sandy hair braided into rectangular blocks. Her bangs are pulled back over her head and tied into a ponytail. The ponytail is also braided into chunks, like rocks. A trainer hops onto Koraidon's back. Another trainer mounts Miraidon. They speed through grassy fields and deserts. Another trainer directs Quaxly in a battle. Quaxly shoots an orb of water at a Litleo. Another trainer uses Fuecoco in battle. Fuecoco shoots a stream of fire at a Magnemite. A trainer and Quaxly stand in front of a tall building with the Pokemon League emblem on it. A trainer and Brassius walk to opposite sides of a field. The trainer holds up a clear black ball with a glowing crystal inside. A terrestrialized Quaxly wears a water fountain crown. Brassius' Sudowoodo wears a floral arrangement crown. Sudowoodo swipes at Quaxly, and in a burst of shattering, shimmering crystals, Quaxly faints. In a flash of light, the trainer and Quaxly stand in front of a Pokéstop, a kiosk building with a green machine, a person behind a red counter, and a person behind a blue counter. The trainer walks down a brick road, and Quaxly runs behind. On a battlefield, Nemona clasps her hands. Nemona: I hope you get even stronger, like way, way, way stronger. And once you do, you and me can just battle our hearts out. Small round green plants, smaller, bounce around. In a dry grassland, a trainer sneaks up behind a Pikachu. The trainer uses a small round black pig, Lechonk, to battle Pikachu. The trainer throws a Pokeball and catches Pikachu. Under a tree, the trainer talks to Pikachu. Trainers sit on Koraidon and Miraidon in various locations. Several trainers take selfies with their Pokemon. One trainer talks to an Eevee. At a picnic site, a trainer has an Armarouge, Quaxly, Eevee, Larvitar, Koraidon, Girafarig, and Riolu. Another trainer has a Fido, Sprigatito, Cerulege, Miraidon, Palmy, and Titan, making a lettuce ham tomato sandwich. The trainer and their partners enjoy the meal. Sprigatito and the trainer look wide-eyed at a red crab with black tufts hanging on a red stone wall. The crab, Cloth, breaks open a wall and picks up a glowing pink plant and eats it. A beam of pink light shoots up and engulfs Cloth. Sprigatito summons green energy and shoots a ball of it at Cloth. Quaxly attacks a Carkol. A Tyranitar unleashes a beam of energy at a Donphan. A Girafarig shoots a beam of energy at a Graphite Eye. Energy surrounds Girafarig as it glows. It evolves into Farigiraf. A Pokeball flies out of a trainer's hands and into the sky. It passes another ball. Armarouge and Cerulege are inside the balls. On an icy battlefield, Cerulege stands. Flaming energy surrounds it as it charges a Titan. A trainer holds up a Pokeball. Their Pokemon: Quaxly, Tyranitar, Jolteon, Farigiraf, Lucario, and Cerulege. Jolteon naps while the others pose. In a canyon, another trainer runs up to a white gate with red flags around it. Inside, Team Star members gesture. The trainer sends out Psyduck to take care of a Houndour. A Cyclizar fights a Growlithe. Fuecoco fights a Numel. Curtains part and a gaudy truck with an engine on it emerges. Mela inaudibly yells, and the engine also yells. The lid to it opens and the tongue flaps. Mela's Torkoal and the trainer's Fuecoco shoot streams of fire at each other. In a yellow room with an arched window, Nemona crosses her arms with her eyes closed. I guess you could say my journey to becoming a champion was a treasure I found. Maybe? In an office, Clavel sits behind his desk, and the trainer stands on the other side. Do keep in mind that the treasure hunt has no set course or criteria you must follow. Simply go where your heart takes you, and you shall do splendidly. 4 trainers ride Miraidon and Koraidon through fields. Penny looks away. A trainer stares wide-eyed at Iono. A trainer talks with Grusha. In a schoolroom, Gita talks. Now, Gita talks with a trainer. Gita, you Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldea. In a gym lobby, Jacques talks with a trainer. Jacques, how goes your treasure hunt? Figured out what you're hunting for yet? In a city center, a trainer and Nimona face Arvin. Arvin, a treasure of our very own. Professor Sada and Turo.
I promise that it will be an experience worth treasuring if you come.
In front of a leafy wall, Arvin pulls out a book. An illustration of an ancient Pokemon. It looks like an elephant. It has a long nose that extends into an armored shell running down its back to tail. Sharp curved spikes are on the shell, and it has dolphin-like fins. It has 2 enormous curved tusks and sharp toes. We get a quick glimpse of it as it walks through a sandstorm. Its body is a stony gray color, the shell is coal black, and the spikes are ruby red. Another illustration, but it's a machine that looks like an elephant. It has an egg-shaped body with 4 sturdy legs. Its face is a circular digital screen, and it has 2 tusks. Its trunk is a metallic segmented strip that extends over the top and tail. Blades stick out from underneath the strip and almost look like airplane wings. We get a quick glimpse of the metallic elephant. The way its LED face is shaped, the screen looks like a crescent moon with a metallic shell filling in the hole. It almost looks like it has a constant frown or pouty face. Koraidon flies over a grassy landscape. Miraidon flies over a snowy mountain. In a muddy biome, brown whooper play. Grievard frolic through snow. In a grassy field, a Lechonk flops next to one that's sleeping. A Gimmighoul's treasure chest opens. 2 Bellybolt play in the rain. A Wiglet pokes out from the sand. A Cyclizar basks below an orange sky. In front of benches, a Fido sleeps, and 1 frolics. 2 Palmy lay on a rock. Several trainers stand in front of a crystal structure and wave over another trainer. In a flash of white, a trainer opens their eyes. A Scizor emerges from crystals wearing a fiery chandelier crown. A small mouse, Dedenne, wears a balloon crown. A Gengar wears a diamond crown. A Dragapult wears a crown that looks like a black dragon with red wings emerging from a castle tower. The trainers use their Pokemon to fight it. A Lucario faints. Another trainer cheers. A Satitan and Lucario wear the dragon crown, and a Graphite wears a diamond crown. The Dragapult's terrestrialized form shatters. Trainers throw their Pokeballs. As the Pokeball flies, crystal shards engulf it. Dragapult is absorbed into one. Our view looks down a foggy crevice. A shadowy Koraidon and Miraidon fly out of the fog. Our view moves from the sunny blue sky to overlook various biomes of the Paldea region. The logo art appears. Pokémon Scarlet, Pokémon Violet. 11/18. Available worldwide Friday, November 18th, 2022. Pre-orders now available at participating retailers and on Nintendo eShop. Pokemon.com/ScarletViolet. #ScarletViolet. Scarlet Violet is all one word. Early purchase bonus. Receive a special Pikachu that can't be obtained through regular gameplay. Knows to move fly. Has flying Tera type. Available until Tuesday, February 28th, 2023. An information screen. Players who played past Pokemon games can get Rotom Phone Cases. Note, you can receive these Rotom Phone Cases by talking to the woman in front of the stairs leading up to Mesagoza's Central Plaza. It takes approximately 2 hours of playtime to reach the point where this feature is available. There are 4 phone cases available. 1 for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, 1 for Sword and Shield, 1 for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and 1 for Legends Arceus. The Let's Go case is a bright lime green color. It features old pixel sprites of Pikachu and Eevee on a battlefield. The Sword and Shield case is the Pokeball guy, who gives you various Pokeballs at gyms. The top 4th is red, with a raised coif that looks like hair. The Rotom eyes intersect the red hair and a white middle part to be a face. Below the white face is a red section, with a cut that looks like a polo shirt collar with buttons. The bottom of the red shirt is gray, like pants. The Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl case is black with a neon green rectangle. Towards the bottom is a silhouette of a Pikachu. The Legends Arceus case looks like the Arc Phone. It's a white case with pointed ears. A gray rectangle area encases the eyes and mouth. A symbol that looks like a circle with an X coming out of it inside of 2 parentheses as a button. The bottom part of the phone is a yellow point. Other potentially important information. A paid Nintendo Switch Online membership, sold separately, is required to participate in Tera Raid battles with other trainers online. You do not need a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership to receive the latest PokePortal news in-game. From Thursday, November 24th to Sunday, November 27th, 2022, you can encounter Eevee with various Tera types in the first Tera Raid battle event, the Eevee Spotlight. Charizard with the Mightiest Mark will be appearing in Black Crystal Tera Raid battles from Thursday, December 1st to Sunday, December 4th, 2022, and then again from Thursday, December 15th to Sunday, December 18th. Charizard cannot normally be encountered in Paldea, but during these 2 windows, you will be able to encounter a Charizard with Dragon as its Tera type at Black Crystals. Thanks for watching. My name is Michael, and my pronouns are he, him.